Should be live. Hopefully I'm live. Let's see. Hopefully since I have it on game, none of this is showing, even though I don't have anything bad up, but never do. But let's throw this in a new tab. Close that. I'm an idiot. Sorry, if this stream is going, then I'm an absolute idiot. I mean, it should be going, but it shouldn't be going like this. I should have set this up before I started the stream, but I am a dumbass. Okay. I am streaming on the right. Where's the button to... There. Okay. I am streaming on the right thing. It's going fine, man. I was just making sure I was streaming on the right channel. And the game is like paused. It's not up to date with the thing, but I really wonder if that's just because Cuphead pauses when you exit it, unlike other games. 1 second, I'm waiting for my stream self in my other window to catch up. Okay. Okay. It should be caught up. And now it should be paused again or whatever. I am sorry I suck so much at YouTube. How do I manage this? Visit in control room. Did I say it was probably doing good? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Now let's actually get back to the game. I'll get the hang of this one day. Yeah, it has been a minute since I've done something. Again, I'm trying to do some more, again, structured content on this channel. But this is just an impromptu stream because I've been playing so much Cuphead that I can't not do it. And hopefully my audio is good. My audio should be good. It's probably a little quiet, but hopefully it's good. And hopefully is my audio on this game on? Why are there so many issues with this stream? Okay. Maybe if I unplug it and replug it in? Blades controlling using configs from Bruv. Z. Supposed to be using a controller, but for some reason it's not working. I know I just exited out of the game, but trust me, I'm smart. I did it for a reason. Okay. Studio MDHR. Yeah, it should be a little bit quiet. I guess just turn it up in your headphones or on your phone or whatever. I know that's not what professional streamers do. Like, professional streamers go and fix it. But I've spent so much time fucking with this microphone to get it good. It's just not worth it. Okay. I had to quit and re-enter the game because my controller was not working in this game. It's so much better to play with a controller. Uh, we're not going to be starting a new save just yet. Uh, because I do plan to make this a series on my channel because this game is super fun. But I already have a save, and I want to at least complete the first world, the first island, uh, before I start a series on it, because it's an insanely hard game, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it. So we're just going to be playing on my current save. Maybe replaying some old bosses I've already played to get gold, and maybe just, you know, trying bosses I haven't beaten yet, like this one. I'm probably going to curse a lot. Okay, 1 second. I already have to redo this because I'm an idiot. Because options, audio. I didn't test this though. I don't know how the audio is on my, like, I know how my audio is, but I don't know how the actual game audio is because I didn't test it. Is there any game audio? Hopefully there's game audio. I might have to turn that down a little bit for myself. I haven't completed this level yet. It's hard. It's annoying. Cuphead, again, insanely hard game. Hate this bull. It's the worst boss in this. It's the worst segment of this boss battle. Those haws also always get me because I don't realize that they're objects that can hit me. It's weird. Yeah, and I got hit. Fun. I'm sorry, whatever you're typing in chat right now, I can't see if you are typing in chat. Yes, go into the arrow, Hudson. That's a great idea. Yeah, Cuphead is definitely a rage game. Okay, there's no audio. I'll try and fix that. Is desktop audio muted? Settings. Properties. Add. The Blue Yeti audio is fine. Desktop audio. My See, that's one thing I don't like about this. It's weird. Like, it's fine, but all other games I really play do a lot of when I stop playing the game, like when I go back to my OBS view, which I'm in now, the game doesn't just freeze, but Cuphead, when you're not actually in the game, it freezes. I wish it kept it on in the background, but it's whatever. Sorry, I have to figure out why my desktop audio isn't on. I know why it's not on. It's because I turned it off. Game capture 2. I know I'm in a different scene now, but I was seeing if, yeah, my desktop audio is universal, so it's always off. And I know my game isn't showing at all right now, but filters. It's not because that's muted. Why is my desktop audio not on? It's at 17.1 right now. I'm sorry for this. I should have definitely sorted this out first. I know I muted it for a reason, but I forgot how I muted it, so unhide all. Okay. Okay, so this is fun. I'm a really good streamer. Simply unmute it. Problem solved. Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. It's not that simple. Let me go to a scene where I have a display capture. Game capture, display capture. Okay, this is what I'm in right now. If I drag this over. Oh yeah, that's fun. Look at that. That's not confusing. So, if you don't look at all this crap, the duplicated versions, just look at this bottom slider I'm moving. Okay, 1 second. This needs to be hidden. This needs to be hidden. So, this desktop audio is not muted, but it's muted. And I know I did that, but I forgot how I did that. So, when all else fails, Google it. It's going to be like, click the unmute button. How to unmute desktop audio in OBS.
Showing results for how to
That's
unmute
loud.
desktop audio in OBS. To master sexual excellence, I'm going to create an app and collect.
Fun. Am I going to get copyright stricken for this ad because I don't have permissions for it? Turn everything to the maximum. No thanks. Well, I do have everything at the max except desktop. Desktop would be so annoying if it was at the max, but I have filters and stuff. Yeah, go to settings. Thanks, man. That helps a lot. Hopefully I can edit settings while live. Realtek high definition audio. Okay. I don't know if that fixed it. Probably not. But we'll see. If it's not fixed, then it's just not gonna be fixed. Hopefully the Blue Yeti is still recording fine. It should be. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's doing desktop audio. What I'm gonna try one more thing. I know you're probably just like, whatever, man, it doesn't matter. Just go on, and don't worry about it. But this game has really good music. Normally, I wouldn't care. Like, if it was Minecraft, everybody knows Minecraft music. But this game has, like, really good. This game has really good music. Okay. Uh, whatever. Exit to map. Okay. I might try and go back and fix it later, but uh the audio gets a lot louder sometimes. So like it's not a good test. It gets quieter, I think, when I go into that menu, but that's whatever. Okay. I'll try and fix it for I'm gonna make an actual series on this and start a new world, but I'll try and fix it for then, but for right now I guess it's just screwed. I guess it's just not gonna want to record my audio. Oh, is my display capture on? Yeah, it is. That game capture is supposed to be on. Okay. Game capture is on now. Again, I think I did a whole thing about how they're the exact same, but game capture, or I did a whole rant once about how they're the same, but I think game capture is just it uses less power to do it. So your stream doesn't lag as much. Okay. I have gold on these, which I'm proud of. I think I have an A plus on that one. Let's see. Yeah, Goupil Legrand. I have an A plus on that one, which I'm very proud of, even though it's a really easy level. I have an A minus on this one, which is still gold, but I'm gonna see if I can get an A plus. He needs to give me the third parry, so he gives me 2 parries here, and sometimes he'll give you a third parry, but sometimes he'll be an asshole and he won't. Or sometimes I'll fail it even though he did give me a third parry. I'm going to just retry it since I guess I'm going for the gold on replaying this. So, you have no idea. I don't know if you've played this game, man, but it is insanely hard. I was like, it can't be as hard as all the hype says it is. It is. It's insanely hard. Also, this, in my opinion, is the best weapon for this level, because you can face the opposite direction and get damage, and you're never too far from them. So if you don't face the opposite direction, you still get a lot of damage. This does the most damage and has the most. No, this just has better range when you fire it backwards from the object you're trying to hit. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to super. I know that's a waste of a super right there, but I really don't actually care about using the super on this one because you don't need it, but you need it to get an A plus. That's the only reason I have an A minus is because I didn't use the super. Also, this invisible dash is awesome. It's the best because again, you don't take damage when you use the invisible dash, but you take damage. Oh, I almost dodged into that. And I did dodge into that. And I bet he's gonna die. Yeah, he dies like right after that. Yeah, it's an insanely hard game. Uh, some YouTubers play it off like it's easy, but especially for me, like I'm not the best at games. I'm decent, I'll say. See, I don't know why my super is. I need to look up how you get a better super meter. I don't know what uh the super meter means. Like I know how to use my super, but I'm like, do I have to get the super 6 times or do I have to get 6 cards for the super? I don't know how it works. So yeah. I mean, I have gold on it. I got a worse grade than I got last time. I've been trying to get gold on this forever, but the parries suck to get gold on. I'll show you. Oh, why does he have to go first? I hate it when this dude goes first, not because he's hard, but because it works better for my rhythm if the green frog goes first. I've been playing a lot of this game. Ah, I could have totally dodged that. Yeah, so those parries, they suck to get. Those boxing glove parries. So I haven't figured out how to get them yet. And the parries you get on the slot machine later in this level don't count. Also, I could be doing way better on this, but I'm not used to talking when I do this. So it's throwing me off a little bit talking. See, my super meter is full on this one. I mean, it's full right now, but I need to use the super. Yeah, it sucks there's no audio because the audio on this game is awesome. This game has great music. Those coins always get me. They don't look like they'd get you because they look super easy, but uh they always get you. Crap. If I die on this, I'd be so mad. Yep, and then you dodge back into the coin. That's the problem. That's what I hate about. I hate those coins. You gotta get it like you gotta jump over the first coin, and as soon as the second coin comes, you gotta hit that thing so a third coin doesn't come and you don't jump into it. But I got close enough. The first million times I played this, I got so close to the end every time. I couldn't get those last stages back down because again, it takes so long to get to the last stage that oh, what was I gonna say? It takes so long to get the last stage that you don't get practice on the last stage. Why did I jump there? That was a stupid idea. Sorry, I know I'm restarting a million times, but I know I can take 0 hits on this. That's what's bothering me. Why don't you let the green frog go first? It works so much better for my rhythm if the green frog goes first. See, but the problem is the way I do that, you don't get any parries. I just duck and wait till I almost got hit by that, which would have been stupid. Uh and wait till one comes in my direct line of fire, and then I jump, and it works to dodge them all, but it doesn't work to get the parry points you need. Also, this part always used to kill me, but I found out the rhythm of it. It's really easy to find out the rhythm of this part. The last part, again, is the part where I can't ever get the rhythm down. And sometimes when I'm really close to having 3 health at the end, I get hit by that stupid spinny boy. Almost got hit by that. Oh, crap. Forgot to use my super. I know I'm not using my super, but I don't really need it. I just need it to get the 100%. But I don't actually, need it. And then sometimes I do that. I dodge back into the machine. Whatever, I'll still finish this level even though I have 2 health. Actually, I probably won't finish it because I just lost another health. So, yeah. with the power of friendship, you can win or something. Sorry, I'm not. Sorry, I'm looking at your comments few and far between, but again, this is a game where you need focus. Let the green frog go first, bro. Your flies are not hard to defeat. That's why I want them last, because I'd rather get the difficult stuff out of the way first. I almost missed that. Yeah, so those pink gloves are super hard to parry, at least for me. And maybe it's not that they're super hard to parry. Maybe it's just that the rhythm I worked it out where I don't have to parry those because I thought the parries on the slot machine counted. I shouldn't have gotten hit by that whatsoever. But so I never learned my rhythm parrying those, but you have to parry those to get the parry points you need for this. See, and the problem is when that fist goes up, that fist looks like it isn't part of the main vending machine, so you won't get hit by it. But that fist is, so if you dodge even a little back, that fist will come back up and hit you. It's so annoying. And if I wasn't trying to get at least an A or whatever, I could totally defeat this like way faster than I'm doing it right now because I wouldn't have to have the full health or whatever. But yeah, that sucks. It's a super fun game though. I watched PewDiePie's videos on it, and I didn't know he did those a long time ago, like when it came out. A lot of journalists were like, there should be a skip boss fight button because they were complaining about how hard the game is. And it's like, dude, games used to be unforgiving like this. And I feel kind of bad saying this, but like, maybe you shouldn't be a video game journalist if you want to skip boss fight button. Like, I get it, it's super hard, but it's meant to be built like an old game like that where it's not forgiving. You can't just choose easy mode and still win. Like, it's meant to be completely unforgiving and completely hard and unfair at points. So you have to dodge away like that, but when you dodge away, you dodge in the goddamn coin. Ah, sorry, I was trying to read your comment and I killed myself. That's so funny. You said don't worry about not reading my comments, Lamau. I'm just a lurkin. Uh, and that's the comment that got me killed because I looked over to read the comment. You know how long I spent on the first level of this game? I spent hours on the first level of this game, which is embarrassing because I play a ton of video games. But like, you see, I mean, I'm not beating this level right now, but you see, I'm doing better than like I would my first try. Obviously, like I have the rhythms down, and I look like I'm kind of doing okay. But the problem is like, uh, hopefully that doesn't desync my stream. I was closing a tab. Uh, the problem is like when you first get into this game, you don't know the rhythms and you don't know when to dodge and duck and stuff. So like it's so hard to figure out the first level. But once you get the hang of it, it's easier. Uh I'll come back to that level if you want me to. But that reminds me, I'm going to try and this is the first level, I believe. I have all the coins for it. And see, there's not even a simple or like if you go to this, there's a simple and a regular option. But if you choose the simple option, you can't defeat the final bosses. Which some people say that's bullshit. Like I watched Jacksepticeye's videos on it, and he was like, "That's bullshit," and I was like, "It kind of is." But it also kind of makes sense for how harsh this game is. Like in GTA 5 or something like that, that wouldn't make sense. If you realize that after playing it for a while, uh, or if somebody told you that, that wouldn't make sense because GTA 5's levels are fairly easy beatable. You only have to repeat them a couple times, if that. Usually, if you've been playing video games your whole life, you can like ace them on the first try. But if GTA 5 had like, oh, you have to beat it on the hard mode or whatever. Actually, GTA 5 doesn't have modes, does it? But like, let's say a game that has modes or whatever, like you have to beat it on hard mode to get the thing. Like some games wouldn't make sense that way. But since this game is designed very old school, like it's very unforgiving in that you like if you die, you die. There's no healing unless I don't know if there's a healing item in the shop. Yeah, see, the audio for this game is so good. That's the problem. Is there a healing item? There's an extra heart, but there's no like healing as far as I know. Like you can't heal except for in the King Dice boss fight. So I'm like it's a very unforgiving game, so I think it's fitting that you can't just choose simple and win. I do think it kind of sucks, but it's like I get it, especially for this specific game. So it's kind of bullshit, kind of not. Does it tell you though? 1 second. I'm gonna see if it. No, it doesn't tell you. So I think it's bullshit. I I don't think it's bullshit that they made the game that way, but I think it's bullshit that it doesn't tell you like doesn't give you a disclaimer that's like, hey, just so you know, you don't get the contracts if you choose simple. Okay, I'm gonna replay this level so that I see how well I do because this is the first level and I haven't played it in forever. It took me so long to. I'm used to jumping up there because that's what you have to do the first time you play it because there's coins there. And I was trying to kill everything I could the first time I did this level. Uh, crap, I lost a health. I shouldn't lose a health on this, but it's been a while since I played this level. Uh, I like to kill that guy, even though you don't have to, because he's very annoying later on. He's very annoying to jump over. I don't even know what guy I was talking about anymore. Should definitely have not got hit by that. There's usually a coin there, and I always miss that parry. I say usually, I mean like on your first go round, there's a coin there as well. Died on the first level. But I got far. That's the thing. Like I haven't played this level in I say so long, but it's like 2 days ago. I did not get this game like very long ago. Funny story about the first time I bought this game. First time I bought this game was not like now when I have it. Oh crap, I need to parry that. Just to get the you have to parry 3 times and finish with 3 health to get a plus. Now I'm not gonna finish with 3 health, but I'll have parries. The first time I bought this game, I failed miserably at it, and I don't think I didn't. I didn't get past the first level. I thought I did, but when I re-download it, Steam saves all your data unless you delete it from your hard drive. So I still had like 2% on this game, but that was just from the tutorial and stuff. So I dodged into an acorn. So I had 2%, but I never beat the first level because it's so goddamn hard, especially when you first go in. Like I'm doing better at it now. Like originally, as far as I got was like I die there or something. or lose a health there. Oh, I'm so used to jumping up there. There's a coin on that thing normally. And you also get a better feel for the controls the longer you play. Like you said, dude, practice makes perfect. It's not hard to know that. How did I get hit by that? Because I'm an idiot. That's how. That's how I got hit by that. I know I could get the 4 health, but the 4 health thing decreases your damage. And I'm like, if I can just get my rhythms down, like I said, then I won't need the 4 health thing. There's a thing that gives you another health. I'm going to buy it at some point when I have the coins, just to get it off of that thing, so it doesn't want me to buy it every time, or it's not there. So I have the option, but like in some levels I might need it, but normally I don't need 4 health because I've gotten this game done. I really shouldn't have died to that guy. This is the guy I was talking about killing, because you can technically jump over him, but sometimes you'll try and it won't work. Shouldn't have gotten hit by that either. I think I have 3 parries now, right? I'm still not going to get an A because I have 1 health. But now I'm not going to get an A because I'm died. Yes, I know whatever I did was embarrassing. I don't know when you commented that, but it was embarrassing, whatever it was. It's embarrassing that I'm dying on this level at all. It's so easy once you get the hang of it or whatever. Now I'm doing better on the boss levels than this level because I've been practicing the boss levels and redoing them when I can't pass a new level just to bring my self-esteem back up. There we go. What? That has never happened to me before. I know sounds like I'm just making excuses, and honestly maybe I am, but that purple thing has never come that far over and hit me before. Whoa. What was... That was embarrassing. I should be able to get past this first part easy peasy. Should never be more than a quick visit. Also don't need to kill that dude. I used to also always kill that purple dude, but you don't need to kill him. I like killing him because it makes part of this level or this part easier. And see, sometimes a dude comes down here, but when you parry that thing, bullet hell game, I'd be surprised if you did. Sorry, I'm trying to decipher what your comment means because I don't know when you commented it. Yeah, bullet hell games are hectic. And I know I don't have to restart every time, but I'm trying to get an A plus on this level because I don't think I have an A plus on this level. And there's basically no excuse not to at this point in the game, if I'm replaying it, because it's a very easy level to get an A plus on. Just like the Ruse of an Ooze dude. The Ruse of an Ooze dude I have an A plus on, but it's not a hard level at all to get an A plus on. Now I'm going to get an A minus, if that. I'm probably going to get less. Because yeah, I'm going to get an A minus. If I don't take another hit. If I take another hit, I will get, yep. Again, the requirements are super. Does this, yeah, this level has to have a super thing. They all do. But I don't like using my super in this level because I don't need it. See, that's the thing that bothers me. I'm like, I don't need a super. I shouldn't. Whatever. My goal is just to pass it at this point. Yeah, run and gun bullet hell games, especially old school unforgiving ones like this, are hard, man. I used my super and I blew myself back into the thing. This is truly embarrassing. I wish I hadn't replayed this level, because I can get better. I'm better at the boss levels than this level. And this is the first level. Well, technically, you don't have to do them in order. Like, I could go to the harder levels or the bosses first. Could I go to the boss? Yeah, I think there's one boss I can go to first before I go to all the other stuff. Some bosses you can't get to because the bridges aren't unlocked yet, but there are secret pathways to get to this stuff. I almost got... Ah! That was a moment of real panic. I could have parried that. That was a parryable one. That wasn't even like a normal one. I could have parried that one. Could have parried that one. Could have parried that one. That's so annoying. Could have killed him. Could have done better at life. Could have not been born. Could have committed vehicular manslaughter. Could have got my GED. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. That's the levels of madness this game drives you to. It just drives you to saying random crap that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. See, like this first part, especially, like I've already relearned it. Like it's so easy and intuitive. It's like not even like I don't have to pay attention to the first part. The later parts, like that, and like when he comes back alive. Again, I don't have to parry that. I just like doing it. Ah, whoa! That was 100% my fault. I said whoa like it wasn't my fault. Uh, but it was totally 100% my fault. Uh, I go back to Ruse of an Ooze. I go back to that level every now and then because it's such an easy level to get an A plus on. I go back to it when I feel bad about how I'm doing at a current boss. I just get another A plus on that level because I'm like, yeah, I'll show them. What was any of that? That all sucked. That was 100% all my fault. I don't even know what I was doing. Yeah. See, you gotta stay in a position for a second to let that guy, See, that's also the path for the coin if you do it like I did. I know I didn't need to use any of those, and those were all a waste. But, uh, man's gone insane. Uh, see, I'm not gonna get the HP bonus, which sucks. I get 2, but... Okay, so there is no super bonus on this one, because you don't have any supers yet. Okay, that makes sense. a... Yeah, I missed the health bonus. That's what I missed. But I did get a gold on my first completion of that level, so that made me happy. But I only got a gold because I played it like 50 times before that. I could go do that level because there's a secret path to it right here. Normally it'll give you an achievement, but I haven't done it yet. But yeah. There's so many times I've practiced. What is this one called? Treetop Treble. And as you can see, I have no coins, so I have not completed it at all. But that's because I'm trying to get the 100% the first time, even though that's probably unrealistic. Which I'm definitely not gonna get the 100%, but at least I can get gold if I don't get hit another time. Okay. I like to get the parries out of the way earlier in case I miss future parries. Yeah, I always miss that parry. So that's why... Well, also that coin sucks to get if you don't get that parry. Dang it. Why did I have to take a hit there? I've gotten so close to completing this level before, but I always die on the flies. The flies are always what get me. That shouldn't have got me whatsoever. Also, you can kill your parryable ladybug there, so I've killed that ladybug before, and I'm like, dang it. That was the one I needed to parry. Why am I doing this level like this? Like an idiot? Don't know. Should I be using the other ones? I don't know. Gotta kill these flies first. Okay. Speedrunner. Speedrunner. Wow. She a runner, she a track star. She dead. I know that doesn't rhyme, but she dead. Again, I could probably complete that level if I wanted to. I mean, it's always easy to say you could probably complete a level, but let's do Ruse of News to make me feel well. Ah! Sorry, I didn't switch my weapons in time. Oh. Ah, that's stupid. This one I should... This one is so easy to get an A on. That's the problem. It annoys me when I don't. I would argue it's either easier than the first level to get an A on. Because it's just one dude. You don't have to figure out different... That's just because I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the comments. But this is just one dude, and you just got to figure out his rhythms, which are super easy to figure out. But the first level is like multiple species and like multiple settings. This is just one setting. Like this level doesn't have anywhere else like except this one thing. So this dude's rhythms are really easy to figure out. Because they're in one setting and his stages are really easy once you learn them. You want to be sparing with your dashes on this one. I'm going to get an A minus now because I'm an idiot and I got hit. Also, because I didn't use my super, which I should have definitely used by now. Also, because I got hit there. But Everybody fails on this part, which I just failed on this part, proving it's easy to fail on. Also, my dude was probably right next to the flag. But, I don't get how everybody fails on the gravestone. The gravestone is the easiest stage of this to me. I don't know, this stage is pretty easy, but... And then you... This is when you use your super, because he's going the opposite direction. Also, he usually doesn't hit me when I go there. So... But I was an idiot this time. Also, I make the mistake of dodging. Like, you don't really want to, like, I don't know. I know I said it's really easy not to die on that gravestone, and I've died on that gravestone twice, but it's whatever. I wanted to show you my skills on this and, like, ace it first try, but apparently that's not going to happen. So, apparently the universe, or the gods or whatever, decided that I was not going to get an A on this level first try. Should have dashed. See, the problem is I like to use my dashes sparingly on this level, but... And I mean sparingly, like, at the right times. Like, you don't run out of dashes, but see, like that, I just dashed into the wrong side of him, and if I had just walked, I wouldn't have, you know, died. We're going to do one more time on this level, and then we're going to go back to Hildeberg and actually try and defeat an actual level that's not very, very easy. Oh, almost died on that. That would have been embarrassing. No. Problem is, I have a rhythm down, so usually when I use my super at that point, I'm already on the right side, so where he's aiming completely away from me. Like, that's usually where I am when I use the super, like, so that there's no way he could hit me. Also, I just walked into him like a dunce. See, he's usually facing like that, the opposite way when I parry those, so I can use my super, but last time he was not. God, I'm an idiot. Why am I even still doing it? I love how I said one more time. I meant one more time to get an A. That's what I meant. Or one more time to get an A plus. Like, I want an A plus because I've been talking shit about how I can get an A plus first try on this the whole stream. And yet, here we are. With no A pluses in the bag for this stream, I don't think. And me failing at the easiest level. Okay. See, that's what I needed to wait for. Ah. Problem is, he's bigger, so you get tricked and think you shouldn't stay in the middle, but you should always stay in the middle with this dude, because it's just the best strat to defeat him. Like you always need to stay as centered as possible in this level. Just make sure you're a little far away from his punch and you can duck. Otherwise, when he shrinks back, you'll get walloped. Yes, I know it's a tad bit past first try. Surprised I haven't. Like, I'm not a ragey person, but this is definitely a game that is will make you want to commit war crimes. But it's like so fun. It's like a love-hate relationship. It's like weirdly like this game frustrates me so much. It makes me so mad. But it's also one of the most fun games I've played recently. See, and you should always duck on the punches because like even if he's not going to hit you with the punches, uh he might. So, ducking is a great idea. Should have used my super earlier, but oh. Also, a lesson I've learned from this level is you should always wait till he's in the air to do it. I love how I'm talking all this crap about strategies to do this level. Haven't beaten it once in this episode. No, I beat it once. I just sucked at it. Uh, but I'm like talking all the crap about, oh, this is the strategy you need to use to defeat this level. But yet, here I am not defeating it with an A+. Like I said I would. Well, I got up too early. I got up too early. I got up too early. I don't know how loud that is, but I was mad because I got up too early. God, I am not focused this time round. There we go. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. I'm so happy. I love this game. Game of the year. Love it. Love it. Would never be frustrated by it. Love you, developers. So happy. Very happy. Very happy. Love it. Love it. Just best game. Best game. 10 out of 10. Yeah. Uh. That final I got up early was like, yeah, since my mic is quiet, it was just like normal volume. Oh, no, no. Or are you saying it's like YouTuber volume? Like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video. It's going to be super, like, super loud. Either works. Okay. I'm not happy with how I did on that level. Apparently, my brain is just confuzzled and I can't even go around these corners without being like an idiot. I clicked regular, right? Yeah, I did. Also, I never thought about it until now, but simple might be good to figure out the strategies. Like, I don't play simple because I want the contracts, but like to figure out the strategies for these levels, simple might be good. Yeah, that bull sucks. That bull is my least favorite stage of this thing. Everybody hates the UFOs, but I know how to, like, the UFOs are easier to dodge to me than that bull. I still suck at dodging them, but I suck at dodging the bull more. I just keep, like, walking into these, flying into them, whatever. Uh, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this bull. He fucking sucks. Ah, those haws always trap me. I hate them. I'm scared to say I'm doing pretty well because I was gonna say that, but I know as soon as I say that, with how this stupid game is, that I'm going to die immediately. That's just how this game works. You say, oh, I'm doing well, and Cuphead RNG gods are like, no, screw you. You're not doing well. I command that you aren't. I command that you suck at this game. Bam. I dread the day you become a default YouTuber. Is that because of the thing I do? the way I speak as a... Or do you just dread it because I'm a horrible YouTuber and I should never gain traction? What was that? That was stupid. I wasn't even pressed first stage, bro. Yeah, I get it. Ha 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 ha. It's very funny. Funny jokes, funny jokes, funny jokes. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Not thoughts that are not vehicular homicide. Da 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 da. That's basically how this game makes you think. Like any thought that isn't illegal. Thanks, Vin. Uh, I know I can go small and dodge the bull, but whenever I go small and dodge the bull, I always end up dodging into his attack because sometimes I don't know which way his attack is coming. Also, I'm not going for gold on this level, obviously, because I haven't even beat it before. But, uh, uh, what was I gonna say? But I'm trying, again, as with any level in this game, I'm trying to keep as much health as possible so that I don't die. Could have parried that. Could have dodged that and not been an imbecile. Determined to beat it this stream. Again, the reason I'm playing on this save is because I want to do a series on this where the videos are edited, but I also really like the engagement live streams have. But I want to know if it's possible for me, because again, this game is hard as balls, so I don't know if it'll be possible for me to beat it. Like, so I want to at least pass the first aisle before I go on to creating a series on it and can't finish the series. It's what I get for even thinking. I was thinking, how do I still have 3 health? And then immediately lose 2. Lose 3. I don't know why I always hit options after I die. Like, it's gonna bring up the menu. I'm just... There is a way to figure out the bull. Like, figure out what he does like that. Like, I just dodged him there. Didn't dodge that bullet, but... I'll talk about this. If you watch my... Oh, yeah, yeah. I really like the live streams because the engagement they offer, but, like, for a more broad appeal, like, uh, especially since I'm smaller, a lot of people won't watch a super long live stream, especially rewatch a super long live stream that some random YouTuber did. And also with Cuphead, edited things are going to be so much shorter because you can spend an hour on a level and get nowhere. But it's also going to be so much of a pain to edit it because it's going to take so long because you have so much footage of just crap. Like, why did I go for the parry? Why would I go for the parry when I know the bull is right there? Why would you do that, Hudson? That's a good question. Why would you be on 1 health at this stage, even though you know the strategies? That's also a good question. But yeah, I'll repeat some of this in those edited videos. So if you see those, then if they ever come out, and if I'm not lazy and actually do them, uh, I was trying to dodge her from the top because I felt like I couldn't dodge her from the bottom. But uh, okay, I'm gonna get my thought out before I retry this level again. Um, One of the problems with this is like with a frustrating game like getting over it is insanely frustrating as well. Like, but there's no fixed point on getting over it. There's no point in getting over it where you know you're safe. There's no point you know you can get to. Like, there's points you know you can get to in your mind, like you know how to theoretically get there. Uh, but like it's not a checkpoint. Like, it's not like final. Like, there's no way to know it's completable other than seeing other people do it or doing it yourself. Why does my stream say no data? I don't know. But with Cuphead, there's levels and there's stages of the levels, so you know it's completable. You know there's a fixed point that you can get there and that level will be done. So it's almost, they're both very frustrating games, but it's almost more frustrating. Actually, I wouldn't say more frustrating. I'd say they're about the same amount of frustrating. When you fail, maybe more frustrating, but because you know you can get there. You know there is a theoretical way to finish it because there's stages and fixed points that you can get to. But in getting over it, you're just like, but there's no way I could have known that that was definite. Like, I don't know if you understand what I mean, but yeah. Yeah. I'll try and make an edit series. Also, I'm gonna start a podcast on this. I have a school podcast, which is fun, but again, I can't curse on the school podcast, obviously, and I can't. Also, like on a podcast, I might just sit and chat with people, and it's gonna be a live podcast. Uh, Most of the time, probably. Uh, and I could also just talk about Cuphead and games I like for uh 2 hours or however long I do the podcast. Uh, but my school podcast, my friends aren't gonna talk about Cuphead for 2 hours. Obviously, probably wouldn't talk about it for 2 hours, but I don't know. My mom's probably sick of hearing about it. I've talked to it about my mom. I've talked to it to my mom. Uh, I've talked about it to my mom for so long. But yeah. Um, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Also, with the podcast, I also plan to do probably not super long podcasts like I used to do, like 4 hours, which is way too long for a podcast. Uh, but like I'll do it for however long I feel like a normal podcast. And I also plan on doing an edited version of that. So my plan so far, as I worked out in my head, plans may change, but I'm gonna do the podcast. And I'm gonna do it live always, uh, unless I really want to do an episode where I'm not live. But I'll do it live always, and in my free time, I will edit the podcast down to the best bits, so you have a more condensed version, but both will still be available to watch on my channel. Again, also, this part of this is just to get me in the habit of editing better and being in the habit of editing. But yeah, I really liked the last podcast I did, but I kind of fell off with it. Problem with YouTube videos is every time before I film one of these, like before I started filming this, I was like, yeah, but there's stuff over, like I can watch my TV and watch my shows that I want to catch up on and play this game, and stuff. And sometimes I don't do a video for that reason. But whenever I do a video, I really enjoy making videos. So whenever I do a video, I have a lot of fun making a video. And I even forget about what I was thinking about before. So it's like I just need to get in the habit of being like, when I want to do a video, I do a video. So I'm going to try. I'm probably definitely going to fail at it, but I'm going to try getting up a video on Thursday or every other Thursday, like a scripted video like the last one I did. And then every other Saturday or Sunday, I will do a podcast, probably Saturday. Uh, and the reason that has to be every other is because I go to my dad's every other weekend. So, it'd be like that. But let's say spring break's coming up, and I think I'm here spring break because I talked to my dad. Uh, so I'm gonna do multiple podcasts on a week then, because I have the time. And see, those might not ever get edited, but yeah. The problem is I don't want to burn myself out, because if I do every Thursday, I'm gonna be working. I don't know. I'll work it out, but I might be working too hard to get a script done and get a video done, that it might be a crappy video with a crappy script. But if I stay and refine it for a whole 2 weeks, I guess it would be a week or whatever. If I do it every Thursday, every other Thursday, I have time to get the script refined as I want, time to film, time to get the editing down how I want, and get a good video out. So I might start doing every other Thursday an edited video like that. And the reason Thursday 3:30 is when those would be uploaded, is because that's around the best time for view time. Also, I just think Thursday is a good day to upload, but it's also a high view day from what I've seen. And it's 3:30 is especially when my demographic kids are getting out of school or whatever. I'm not phrasing it well here, but I did research into it. It'll be the best time to do it. So Yeah, I'm gonna try and start doing that. Also, I'm gonna go to the restroom and see if my parents are here because normally there's a thing that dings, but I have earbuds on, so I can't hear it if it would ding. So I'm gonna go check that, use the restroom. I'll be back. Hello, I am back. I mean, I'm not back yet, but I'm back. The reason I say I'm not back yet is because I'm not back yet in my stream or whatever. But the audio stream's current bitrate is 0, lower than the normal recommended bitrate. Oops. Oh, I thought I did something wrong. Okay. Yeah. Also, with the satisfactory videos and forest videos and Minecraft videos, stuff like that, I might upload those off and on. Because I like doing those videos, but I get burnt out of those games sometime, and they take a lot of prep work in between to do something cool or whatever, and I can just be walking around, but I don't know. I'm gonna do those off and on, and I'm not gonna set myself to, because I always say I'm gonna do this series, I'm gonna do it, and I never do. I started Spider-Man, I started a Satisfactory series, I started a Forest series. Have I done? Have I followed through with any of those? I don't know. The problem is, the Forest takes so much prep work and so much actual real time in between, especially for that house I was building. But now that I've put so many hours into that house, I'm like, I can't just give up on it in the series. I have to, if I'm doing it, I have to do it. So, who joined? Somebody join? Why do I have 3 viewers? I've had 2 viewers down to 1 viewer every now and then. If anybody join, let me know in the chat. For some reason, it does tell me who joined. I don't know. Didn't want to do that. I always keep clicking the wrong thing. Okay, I'm actually going to get back to the game now. Oh, yeah, no. I do those for fun, obviously. I'm just saying, dedicating yourself to a series every week of the forest is hard because it takes so much time to gather all the crap. And I can just walk around doing random crap. I know my microphone is not at the right position. I'm going to retry this level because my microphone is not. I was switching to a different device, but I'm staying. Oh, okay. I was like, wow, 2 actual viewers. Wow, that's crazy. I've never had that many, or 3 actual viewers. Never had that many before. I don't know if one of these views is mine, but it shouldn't be since I'm in the studio or whatever. I don't know. I think it might be. I don't know. I'm looking at there's a graph that's like how many people viewed throughout the stream. Uh, yeah, I'll try to fix all my audio issues by the next video. I probably won't. I'll try. I'll probably go onto OBS and then get distracted by a series I'm watching, and then I'm like, oh no, now I gotta go to bed, and then not fix the thing. So, oh, that almost killed me. See, that's the thing. Like when I always go small there, I didn't go small just there. But when I always go small there, I always dodge the wrong way, and I dodge into his attack, and it's very annoying. But you do have to go small for the tornadoes. Or you don't have to, but it's very helpful if you do. I don't know why I went down. Why would I go down? I could have still been at 3 health, but alas, I'm not. Why did I just let myself get hit by the arrow? It's a good question, Hudson. Why did you just let yourself get hit by the arrow? Also, I hate when I do that. Sorry to ruin your dreams. I hate when I die by a normal bullet. It sucks because it's stupid and I could have avoided it. Or when I get hit by that haw. But when I die by a parryable bullet, I'm like, that sucks. I could have just clicked X. Yeah, just got hit by a haw. Also, again, I'm not trying to get gold, but it would be nice not to get hit by the haws in the first stage, especially since this bull always comes next. And since I always run into it, this bull sucks. This bull is bullshit. Ha ha ha, dad joke. I know I keep restarting, but I'm like, I at least know I can get past the bull and the first stage of just Hildeberg like this without taking a damage. And then the bull's like, screw you, no you can't, and then he attacks me. And then he's like, screw you again, stop talking about it. The haws always kill me. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm sure they don't on stream or on video. Because when Jacksepticeye was playing it, I was always like, how is he dying to the haws? Because that were what kept getting him. But now that I'm actually playing it, it's like, I understand how people get hit by the haws all the time. They're really weird. They really mess with your brain so you don't think about it. If you take any damage before the bull on 1 health at the bull, it's probably yeah. See that's what I mean. Like especially the lasers, the UFOs are gonna get me later. So I'd rather not go through the whole level and die later and just I can't believe I got that parry. I mean I immediately died for an unrelated reason, but I can't believe I got that parry without getting hit by that whoa. See? Hate it when I almost do that. Or when I do that. The goddamn Haas. Could you stop laughing at me? This isn't funny, ma'am. And she's just like, fuck you. It is funny to me. Why do... This is such an easy part. Why do I always do it there? I know I said I'd restart, but it's whatever. If I take a dams on this bull, then I'll restart. But again, I watched Jacksepticeye's whole series. I'm adapting his lingo because I'm like, I'm gonna take a heckin' dams, guys. I remember for a while I was watching Ash Dub. He's a Minecraft YouTuber that I used to watch like when I watched Stampy and stuff. Uh, but I adopted his way of speaking, I think it was. Or no, it wasn't Ash Dub I was watching. Back when I still watched Sane Dawson and didn't realize he was probably not a great person. I watched Garrett Watts, which is one of his friends, which I don't think he's done anything wrong. But Garrett Watts speaks really fast, and I was watching a lot of his videos, and it was one of those eras where I wasn't watching a lot of YouTubers. I was just watching one YouTuber or whatever, and I started speaking really fast, or faster than I speak, because I speak pretty slow sometimes. Uh, but yeah, I also do think I adopted Ash Dub stuff. Ash Dub, that's his name, right? Yeah, I was just making sure I got it name right. But yeah, I think I also adopted his lingo or whatever. I've also had a lot of more British lingo put into my things I wouldn't say if I didn't grow up watching like Stampy and Ashdub. I watched a lot of British YouTubers and I watched a lot of British cartoons or English or whatever when I was a kid. So I don't know. I have some English lingo that's like British lingo that's not like nobody uses it here. Uh, like for example, this is only Minecraft lingo uh, related, but I would always call zombies and monsters instead of mobs. I would call them googlies because that's what Stampy always called them. Uh, so yeah, but there were some like actual British terms used that British people would use in everyday life. Like nobody understood me because nobody in America uses certain things like that. I know I should probably restart, but it's whatever. Sometimes I get in a rhythm and I'm like, maybe I was in the right rhythm, and if I restart, I will lose that rhythm. So, you never know. Oh, but I forgot I'm not even at the right. Probably should have restarted because I thought I was at the moon stage, but I forgot there's like two more bosses before that. Not bosses, just stages. Normally I would just say bosses, but since there's an actual level, the King Dice level, that does actually make you defeat multiple bosses before you uh, go on. But I've definitely gotten better at this level. Like, I'm not getting as frustrated with it as I used to. I used to get really frustrated with it before I was playing it on camera. And I say used to, I mean like today. Uh, because it's a hard level, especially when you first start. But again, you get the strategies down. I think I've really gotten the strategy down for that bull. You have to stay kind of here for the bull. Like, you don't do a ton of damage always because you're just hitting his horns or whatever. But if you stay in the middle with that bull, I feel like you're more likely to die unless you use the Goopy Legrand. Is that it? No, it's not Goopy Legrand. The blue dude. If unless you use the strategy you use on that, I died from running into the arrow. Uh, the blue dude. What's his name? Anyways, the blue dude. I was talking all kinds of crap about that I could defeat. Uh, uh. Sorry, brain. Uh, unless you use that strategy where you kind of trying to stay in the middle, but instead of staying horizontal, or instead of saying in the middle horizontally, you stay in the middle vertically, uh, and dodges attacks. But I think my thing works better. Nope. Again, those haws are really discombobulating. They suck. Like, again, they don't look like it, but it's like, I get so mad because it is actually easier with the audio cues, though, because she says, heh heh, and then you can get it. But sometimes it messes you up after you play with the audio, and then you play without the audio. You're like, oh no, oh no, it usually makes a sound when I parry that. It doesn't make sense to me anymore. I was not paying attention that time. Yes, I have an excuse every time, but I'm pretty sure everybody does with this game. Isn't the Cuphead speedrun like 23 minutes? Isn't it something like insane like that? Like, I've probably spent way more than 23 minutes on this level in the stream alone. It's like, isn't it something like crazy? I need to watch it. I believe there's a stream of it on YouTube. I only know about it because I saw it because I've been interested in Cuphead stuff lately. But yeah, it's not worth it to stay there. I need to pass first stage Hildeberg, and I guess it's second stage Hildeberg, but the bull. I say Hildeberg when it's just Hildeberg like this, but the bull is obviously the bull that doesn't need explaining. But I need to pass first stage Hildeberg and the bull without taking a single damage. Uh, and I think if I can do that, then I'm good. But I took a damage. That haw always traps me between one of those bullets. It sucks. Uh, need to I need to shoot those blue ones. Yeah, I've seen that dude. Easy Speezy or whatever his name is. Yeah. I'm like, this game is so hard just as a standalone game, not trying to speedrun it, but trying to speedrun it, I can't even imagine. Like, it's so hard. And like, there's certain setbacks that if it sets you back, it takes a good chunk off your time. Like, if you mess up on King Dice, I don't know if you've seen King Dice level, but it's like a roulette wheel, and it has a certain number of numbers on it or whatever, and he spins a dice, and uh it's a variable dice. Like the dice spins around, and I think you can get one, two, or three, and it's like a wheel with different numbers on it, and it's how many bosses you have to fight. So let's say you're on the first peg of this wheel or whatever, and you get one, you have to fight a boss, and then you get one again, you have to fight another boss. But if you go to three, you skip past those first two bosses that you would have had to fight, but you have to fight a boss every time. Yeah, it's like, if you mess up on that, like if you die on one of the bosses, or if you die on that level, you have to repeat the whole thing. And I'm like, that's gonna take forever. That's gotta be the worst level to mess up on. Maybe one of the worst. I don't know. Some of these boss battles take a long time. I've heard after you've played all the other stuff though, the Devil's boss fight isn't like insanely uh hard compared to all the other boss fights. But again, it's Cuphead, so I can't be sure. But when you say something isn't hard in Cuphead, what you mean is it like only makes you want to blow your brains out like 99% of the time you're playing it. That's what not super hard in Cuphead means. Why would you send the tornado and the thing? Don't do that. I don't like it when you do that. I wish there was a buff that, like, instead of parrying, like, I wish it, like, there was a buff that instead of parrying, getting you a card for your super, which is super helpful. I wish there was a thing that was like, uh, parrying doesn't get you a card for your super anymore, but it gives you a health. And like, but then you could get a lot of health. I don't know. Maybe you can only do it 3 times. I don't know. Just like a system like that would be nice, but I don't want to become like a video game reviewer being like, this game should be easier. You should be able to skip boss fights. Even though this game was not originally meant to have a story, I don't think. Or I don't know if it was actually, I don't know if it was originally meant to have a story, but I know it wasn't originally meant to have run and gun levels like it does. It was just meant to be a boss, next boss, boss, next boss. Like, it was supposed to be a boss bullet hell game, which it is a boss bullet hell game, but it's not a boss bullet hell game. Yeah. Yeah. And also, I'm normally not super interested in these type of bullet hell shooter uh shooter games, run and gun type games. But I was so close to final stage. Uh so um but this game is so cool, especially with the art style of it. It's like such a good art style, and again, it's so unforgiving. Like other games you can heal in. Back when game came out, that's when the meme economy was just like, this game is just like Dark Souls. That was the meme economy back then. Uh, back then, 2017, not that long ago. Uh, but I saw a comment under, I think it was PewDiePie's video or whatever, or no, it might have been Jacksepticeye's final episode of this game, and it said, uh, Cuphead really is the Bloodborne of Dark Souls. And I was like, that one's funny, though, because those are both made by the same developers and they're both insanely hard games. It really describes how hard Cuphead is. I don't know how hard Dark Souls is. I haven't played it. And again, I'm normally not into super hard, challenging games like this. Normally, I like fun games that are just easier. Like I don't play a ton of like super hard games like this, but this game is just impeccable. It's awesome. I know I probably should have stopped by now because I'm gonna die on the next boss because it's probably gonna be the arrow dude and not the lamb ladies or whatever they are. Uh, and I hate those. Oh, now I guess I'll never know what it was. Uh, do you have to play all of them? I don't know. This level takes so long, like you forget what guys you've played in it. If you even can, I mean. I don't know. Is Dark Souls like you have to gather stuff though, right? And you have to get certain stuff for your characters. I'm not huge into games like that. Like Skyrim is a great game. I don't know if it's like Skyrim, but I don't like games where you have to carry stuff. Like or not necessarily where you have to carry stuff, but where you have weight uh and you have to choose what you carry and what you upgrade. I'm not always a huge fan of stuff like that cuz I'm just not good at it because I loot way too much and I grab everything all of the time. And, sorry. Uh, so I grab everything. So I don't know if it's has that mechanic, but I don't know. Again, this is the first like super hard game out. Like I play GTA, Minecraft, Saints Row, like stuff like that. Although I will say, I bet I can beat it way better now because I'm older and I'm better at games because I've been playing them longer. But there is a level on Saints Row. I think it's a four. Yeah, it's a four Saints Row or whatever. That is so goddamn hard. Or I at least remember it being that way, and it made me so mad. It was one of the first levels in the game that made me so mad because I couldn't pass it. But now I bet I could pass it like a piece of cake. But two challenge videos, but they were in the background. Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, I assume it's at least a little hard. Like I know it's became a meme, so it's probably blown a little bit out of proportion. But uh, I think the reason it became like that is because it was one of the only. I know it's way older now, but it was one of the only like modern uh games that like was challenging like this. Like uh, so that's why everybody called a hard game just like Dark Souls because it was one of the only more modern games that is actually challenging and unforgiving. Uh, because super challenging games like this don't usually have mass appeal anymore. So people get frustrated and stop playing it. Like, people don't like playing super challenging games anymore. Is from what I've seen. Like, I wasn't back around when people were playing Burger Time and Contra and stuff like that, but I've heard games in that time period were a lot more challenging. I'm not saying non-challenging games are bad games, because again, I know I keep referencing GTA, but GTA is one of the only games I've completed a million times. Uh, GTA is not a challenging game. It's pretty easy. Like to get gold on every mission, that is a different story. It's also kind of easy, but it's just frustrating how many times you have to do it sometimes because you mess up one thing. But GTA, especially if you're just playing it not to get gold, just to finish it, is not a challenging game, but it's still one of the best games I've ever played. It's super fun. I know some people say it's not the best in the GTA series. Everybody loves San Andreas or whatever. But I'm like, I really liked GTA 5. Maybe it just has a soft spot in my heart because it's the first GTA game I played. But especially that first time I saw that opening scene, not the first opening scene, the opening scene where Michael's like laying out by his pool on his pool chair, and Franklin comes up and he's listening to Phil Collins' "I Don't Care Anymore." I was like, that's probably my favorite scene in GTA. But I think it's a really good game, although it's not that challenging, especially if you've been playing games. But challenging games, like it is fun to see a developer make a challenging game, especially when the viewers endorse it and love it because of how challenging and unforgiving it is. So, yeah, I don't know. I know I'm talking forever. I gotta get another drink, and I'm not gonna leave the room again to get another tea. I'm gonna drink this. I love how I was moving around like this. Is this because I'm not watching my stream on OBS, I'm watching it on YouTube Stream Viewer. So I was moving it around like this to make sure it was in frame so you could see what I had. But I just looked like an idiot because I look like an idiot always, but also because it was clearly in frame. I was just looking at YouTube Stream View instead of OBS Stream View. Which OBS Stream View is fine. Uh, it might be better in some instances. And OBS, oh, I think this was lightly part of their new update or whatever, but they had a so now OBS has a thing where there's a chat thing. Sorry, I know I'm. Wait, can I put that up at top? Sorry, I gotta look at my stream view. Sorry, I know I'm messing with stuff and I'm not playing the game, but that is so cool. I didn't know I could do that. No, I don't think it shows up on the stream, but that would have been cool. Uh, ah. What is my? Come on, chat. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah. Okay. I don't think it's doing it. I have to show you what I'm talking about though, because uh, I know you might not be interested in it, but I'm interested in it because I think it's cool. This. Get out of here, Malwarebytes thing. Uh, this is. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like have something on my desktop, but I'm like, I don't ever have anything on my desktop or on my computer that I'm like, I don't want my stream to see, unless it was like my passwords or anything. But I'm not gonna have those anywhere. And my email for my YouTube, I don't necessarily want a ton of people to know, so they can't just spam email it. Not that they would, because I don't have viewers, but yeah. Uh, but yeah, this OBS feature is super cool. That it's like this connects to YouTube chat, uh, and I can just have it up here. Oh, that's so weird. uh, no, which has moved over. Why don't I use this one? Gameplay, game capture, gameplay, game. Yeah, this is a better scene. I don't know why I'm not using this. This should be a better. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm interested in nerdy crap like that, like how the stream view or whatever. They didn't used to have that. I don't think that. I mean, I think it was a couple updates ago, but it's super cool that you don't actually have to go into YouTube Viewer to see the chat. All right, back to game. Oh, yeah. I blame that on I got condensation on my finger. Anything but blaming it on my skills, am I right? Anything but admitting I actually suck at the game and am an imbecile. I don't know why I've taken a damage. That is the stupidest. I could have avoided taking a damage, but instead I decided to be an idiot. Twice I decided to be an idiot and take a damage. See, I know I'm not moving. Now I'm definitely not moving because I'm dead. Uh, yeah. On another note of editing, I've been looking into getting Final Cut because I've heard Final Cut is really intuitive. Like it's a really good, especially beginners, editing platform. But it's so hard to find a Final Cut torrent. The actual Final Cut you can only buy on a Mac, I think now. But you can obviously torrent it, which I torrent all my stuff because I'm like, I feel bad, but I'm like, there's no way I'm paying like $800 a year for your stupid thing. It's not that much. It's like 100 to 200, something like that. That's still outrageous in my opinion. I didn't click the super button. I clicked the dodge button, which is go small, which made me go faster into my death. Uh, what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah, but also Final Cut's timeline is freeform. Like they don't have a, or I think it is. I don't know if there's any way to make it not freeform, but they don't have like an audio track, two video tracks or whatever. You can just throw them wherever, the audio tracks and the video tracks wherever. I'm like, but I don't like that. I like it being organized and having a set video and audio tracks. Uh, but also, again, since I torrent all my stuff, it's annoying to find the tutorials that won't give me viruses, which uh, you always got to find Either the Indian dude or the Russian dude. I don't trust American white guys that give me advice on that. Hopefully that doesn't sound racist, which probably always does when people say that, but I'm like, it's true though. I've never gotten a virus from a Russian dude or an Indian dude, but every time I do the white guys one that has like clear audio, like the audio is fuzzy on the other ones, but his has like clear audio, and I'm like, nope, that's clearly a virus. Or I go to the first one that I don't even listen to the audio, but the first one that has a mega link instead of like a bitly link or something like that, which those sometimes work, but uh mega links rarely give me viruses. Again, I could just avoid getting viruses overall, but and buy it, but I'm like, I don't have the money for that. Who has the money for that? I'm like, and I would even consider buying stuff like that if it was a one-time purchase. If it was like $200, uh, you have $200 is still a lot, but like let's say $200, you have all these Adobe programs. I don't know, $200 would be a lot for a lifetime of uh, what's it? Just like Adobe Photoshop or whatever. That'd be a lot still. But like if it was like even if it was like let's say instead of $200, let's say it was $400. All the Adobe programs, you have them for life. Like all of them. You have them for life as long as you have your login to Adobe or whatever. Uh and you can get the updates on them or whatever. I would totally buy that. I would buy that probably in a heartbeat. Like that would be worth it to me. But $100 a year, $100 to $200 a year for like one Adobe program or whatever. You can probably get it bundled and it's less, like $200 a year for all the Adobe programs. But I'm like, that's a lot. Like, I don't want to pay that much. Who wants to pay that much? I mean, I know nobody wants to pay that much, but it seems outrageous. And I believe you used to be able to just buy them outright. Like you could just buy an Adobe program and you'd have it on your computer forever. You can't do that anymore. You have to, you know, have the Adobe program. Like, or you have to keep your subscription up every year. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to use a crack file. That's probably said no to Adobe ever sponsoring me, knowing that I've talked about how I've torrented their stuff multiple times. Listen to people, Adobe. I know what they do. They can obviously make more money if they don't let you just have it forever. But I'm also like, that sucks. I also don't like knowing that if I forget to pay it anytime, I could just not have an Adobe program the next day because I'm like, I like having it. It's the same thing with like EA Play subscriptions and stuff like that. Like, I know I can have these games, but I'm like, if I forget to do my subscription or I can't afford it anymore, I just don't want to lose those games. And that has happened to me. That's why I know I don't want to, and that I don't like it because it has happened to me. I didn't forget to pay the subscription. I wasn't paying the subscription. It was my ex stepdad, and obviously he's not going to pay for my subscription to EA Play anymore if he's no longer my stepdad. That'd also be weird. That'd be a weird conversation to have to be like, "Hey, my EA Play isn't working, dude," and he's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Oh yeah." It'd be such an awkward conversation. have with an ex stepdad to be like, again, the art in this game is so awesome. One advantage I will say that what's it? That a YouTube studio viewer for this live stream has over is I can see my concurrent viewers. Like I can see how many people are viewing and stuff. Again, I'll try to get my audio fixed by next stream because this game's audio is awesome. I don't know if next stream is going to be this game, but ow. I don't know why I said ow. I think I was emotionally hurt more than physically hurt by that. I know I'm playing it fast and loose right now, but I'm like, I have 1 health, so I'm like, it doesn't matter if I die. Because I'm going to die anyways. Because 1 health, obviously. I can't believe I didn't get hit by that last bull attack. That should have definitely killed me. I just got lucky on that one. I didn't think he was going to attack again. That. I could have gone small. I could have gone small. Could have gone small. You could have gone small. Here's an idea. Could have gone small instead of going big. I could have gone small. I could have gone small. This game is so frustrating. I haven't been frustrating because I've been talking to you. Like, that's why I haven't been losing my mind over this. It kind of helps, but when you're just playing this in silence, not talking to chat or whatever, it is soul crushing. And this is the first point in the thing where I'm getting genuinely like, I'm dying a little bit inside. Just oh, where's my? There it is. Should have paused while I readjusted that instead of pausing now. But my audio wasn't in my ear properly. Again, I find aiming towards the top of these dudes so that when they do their attack is better. Like hitting this dude in the horns instead of hitting him in the face like that. Because you can get away faster if you hit towards the tops of them. Whoa, that was close. I was like, am I gonna get never mind. Shouldn't say anything. I was like, am I gonna get hit by that bullet after I just did that awesome dodge? Nope, but I'm gonna get hit by that one. Hildeberg, just let me kill you so I can go to the next stage and hear the awesome King Dice song. That shouldn't have taken me damage. Like, I mean, it should have, but I'm saying I shouldn't have been an idiot and taken damage like that. Hey, Bull Dude, could you just chill? It would be wonderful if you could just chill. Just chill. I was gonna do something, but I was like, no, that's a dick move. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna, since there's a gain knob on this microphone, I was just gonna turn the gain all the way up and uh, say just chill, but I was like, no, that's a dick move. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, dude, speaking of creating this new YouTube channel, I deleted so many passwords and so many emails and so many YouTube channels. I deleted at least 12 emails because for some reason I had 12 emails because every time I used to make a YouTube channel when I wanted to make it on a new subject or with a new person, like do a YouTube channel with my stepsister or my other stepsister, not only did I create a new YouTube channel, I created a new email. Like I could have just created like a sub YouTube channel on the same email, but nope. I created a new email for each one, a new channel, a new banner, new passwords. So I spent legitimately 4 hours deleting emails. Legitimately, like a straight 4 hours, cutting out the time I took in between breaks, in between for breaks. Yeah. And it wasn't only the emails, I had to delete the passwords from my computer, make sure the account no longer exists whatsoever, and there's no way to get to it. A lot of them had 30 days. Deleting old Microsoft accounts because Microsoft accounts suck, and I would rather never use one again in my life, but I have to. Uh, but uh, God damn it. Sorry, I'm wiping my nose, but uh, I was saying something. I don't know. I have no idea what I was saying. No idea. Blank my mind. Whatever I was saying, I'm sure it'll come back to me in a moment where I don't really need to talk for this level. Ah, it sucked. Don't do that again, Mr. Bull. I said don't do that again? Not do it immediately again. Oh, talking about emails and deleting passwords and stuff. I had to delete anything that was affiliated with the email. It sucked. And the problem is, I don't remember any of the passwords of these, and some of them weren't written down. So I had to go through the process of resetting my password, which is really hard when you don't remember the recovery account for that account, or you have to reset your password. Luckily, most of them I had already tied my phone number to, so I could delete them, and my phone number's been the same. But yeah, I was like, that is, God, like, um, yeah, it took forever, literally 4 hours. Wasn't my favorite. I was saying like, I'm gonna when I have a kid, I'm gonna teach him like valuable stuff, like look both ways when you cross the street. But I'm also gonna teach him valuable stuff, like yeah, 2 accounts max, or else you're kicked out of my house. Because later in your life, you'll have to clean them all up, and it'll take forever, and you'll be like, "Oh God, this sucks," and I'll be like, "Yeah, I know." Oh, almost just ran straight into that one. I don't know what I was thinking there. Almost just died there. Final stage. I'm still gonna die, but final stage. Going to the final stage with 0 hearts now. You still here, man? Sorry, sometimes you go quiet, and you probably get uh, bored of me asking that because you're usually always still there when I say it. Wow. Failing at this stage in the level is like, you know that meme of that kid where he's like, when you want him to when you want him to do so much that you could do anything. Like, you remember that super old meme? That's exactly how my brain is when you. It's the only way I can explain it. Come on, you prick. Ah, such a fucking prick. It's my first flip off at the screen. Reading and listening, you know how it be. Yeah. Uh, you should you should see me when I'm playing this game, not on stream, without commenting to people on YouTube. I get so mad. But the problem is, like, right now I can afford to kind of yell and get a little mad and stuff because my parents aren't here or whatever. But I'm pretty sure that they'd be like, "Hey, maybe you need to stop playing that game," if they heard me go "motherfucker" or something like that from the next room, like, or heard me get mad at this game. Because this game does make you want to scream obscenities all the time. And I know I curse too much, but I'm like, this game, it's valid. It's warranted. Like that. It's warranted. It's warranted. This game is like the embodiment of the verge of snapping. Like a dad that's just had it. Like, his kids have been so loud so long, and eventually he's just like, shut up, okay, Billy, shut up. You've had a hard day, I've had a hard day. I go to work for blank money. I don't make enough. I clothe you. I make this house warm. I put food on the table, and you've had a bad day, Timmy. It's like that's exactly the embodiment of this game. It's like, just dad that eventually just has it and snaps and just yells at his kid in a Walmart. And and all the concerned moms are like, "Wow, he's making a scene. He must not be a good father." And all the concerned dads are like, "Yeah, he shouldn't do that. I would never do that." And then there's me and a couple other people over there like, "I get it, man." Like, I understand. I don't know if that's relatable at all, but random people judge him, but people that get it, get it. Too early morning fog I see, visions of the things to be, the things that are withheld from me. That's a different verse in the song. I'm gonna get copyright stricken, cause this most certainly copyrighted. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Suicide is Painless from the MASH theme, but a very bad version though. Through early morning fog I see, visions of the things to be. Is it to be, or no, the things that are withheld from me? I am blind, but now I see that suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, And I could take or leave it if I please. This sort of time will pierce. I know I'm doing a horrible version. My singing sucks, but I'm dying inside. So Suicide is Painless was the first song I thought to sing. Also, it's by 20th Century Fox, so I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for that, which I've been trying to avoid on this channel. So that's gonna be fun. I was afraid those songs and my transitions and stuff were gonna get copyrighted, but they didn't. They passed all the checks and stuff. Hopefully tomorrow I don't wake up to, yeah, you can't sing that or whatever, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm not monetizing it, so whatever. The goddamn ha, the goddamn, the goddamn, the goddamn ha, very funny ha. This game makes me a psychopath. Could you not be such a big blimp bitch? Please stop. It's not offensive because she's actually a blimp and she's an animated character, so I can call her a blimp bitch. I have the right. The Haw killed me. I was paying attention for the Haw, but the Haw killed me. Of course the Haw killed me. Why wouldn't the Haw kill me? It's not like any other plethora thing should kill me. It's not like the Haw is like the one thing that shouldn't kill me. Fuck you, game. Oh. Murder? See, you can repeat a lot. Like, how do people speedrun this? I've repeated this level like 50 times. And I've got to the final stage once. I think. Once or twice, actually. Maybe twice, but I think just once. What happens if I go behind this? Does this stage just last forever if I go behind this? I'm assuming it does because I don't have a... Yeah. Yeah, it does. I was just seeing what happens. You have to do damage, obviously. And you can't fire backwards in this one. And playing levels. Fuck. Fuck. I'm not flipping you off, by the way. I'm so mad at this level. Oh. Death. is less painful than this game. Death is less painful than this game. That's the sentence I meant to formulate. Okay, I will be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, break over. Break is over. Back to this. I was trying to think of something funny to say, but I'm just dead from this game. Real high class bout. Now go. Yay. Fun, 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 fun. You're so fun. I love this. Fun, fun, fun. Game really fun. Game really fun. 10 out of 10 IGN. Very fun. Very, 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 very fun. Very, 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 very fun. Very fun. Very fun. Very fun. Not frustrating at all. Frustrating. Not frustrating at all. Like, best game I've ever played. Game of the year. Game of the year. Not frustrating at all. Doesn't want to make me commit war crimes. Doesn't want me to make me jump off cliff. No, 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 siree, no, siree. Very fun game. Very, 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 very fun. Very fun. Very fun. So fun. So fun. So fun. So fun. So fun. So fresh. So clean. So fun. Very fun. Very fun. One health. One health. Gonna go to the final battles with one health because I only have one health to spare. Fun. 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 Always fun. Always fun. Why wouldn't it be fun going to the final battles with one health? Why wouldn't it be fun? Why wouldn't it be a treat? Why wouldn't it be a delight to go into the battles with final one health? It's honestly a privilege to go in the final battles with one health. Honestly, best thing I could have hoped for. Honestly, best choice of my life. Best choice of my life. Never made a mistake. Never made a mistake in a game. Never made a mistake. Never made a mistake. Never gonna make a mistake. Never make a mistake. Snake, snake, solid snake. Solid snake dying. Gonna die. Gonna die. Always gonna die. Why wouldn't I die? Why wouldn't I die? It's not like, motherfucker. I started talking. All that random bullshit was just because I started talking and I was doing like I was doing well. Um uh and I was just like, maybe if I keep, it was working for me. I was like, maybe if I keep spouting random stuff and doing the level at the same time instead of actually trying to talk, then I'll pass it. And I actually got really close. This is, I think, like the second time I've got to the final stage, second or third time. And it was just because I was randomly spouting absolute nonsense. Yeah, I know. The absolute insanity was carrying me. It was like I don't I think I may have taken one hit on the bull, but like it was at the very end. I may not even have even taken a hit on the bull, which I always take a hit on the bull. And I dodged a ton of stuff. Oh. Why would I do that? That's a stupid idea, Hudson. Absolute insanity strategy. Strategy? Strategy. Very good. Very good wording. Very good wording, Hudson. Absolute insanity strategy. Almost carried me. Very, 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 very true. I'm going insane. I am truly going insane. This game is gonna break me. I posted on my Instagram. I was like, this game will be the death of me. And I posted a picture of me at the very, like, my character was touching the end of the flag. And I hate it when it does that. I'm like, that would almost, it would almost be better if it was like, nah, you didn't even get halfway. Because I'm like, at least I wasn't doing well and then I died. But when you're touching the flag, you're like, I was 5 seconds away from winning that level. 1 health? Can I beat this level on 1 health? No, I can't, probably. It's probably impossible. For me, at least. You just have to be a prick. You can't just be a nice person for once. Can't just let me pass. You can't just give up, huh? Killed a bitch. Haha, I'm so clever. Should have shrunk. I don't know why I didn't shrink there. That was a bad idea. Come on. Give me lamb girls. I don't know what they're actually called. I think they're lambs. I think they're clouds. But it's whatever. Since she's a weather balloon or a blimp or whatever. Uh but since they're all white and fluffy, they remind me of lambs. So I hate it when she gives me the Orion dude or whatever he is, the or Cupid or whatever he is, the dude with the arrow. I think it's Orion, right? Because it's the star constellation. I don't know. Uh, but I like it when she gives me the other ones and not that one because that one is a bitch. That why did I could have dodged that. That's exactly what I mean. See how close I was? My face is touching it. I could lick that flagpole. If it was winter, I could get my tongue stuck on it. Ah, give me the dub. You were so close. Forehead wiping intensifies. Ah. Okay. Sorry for that absolute insane episode, psychomanic episode, but gosh, I was so close. So close. Oh, it made me so mad. And I even got the good run. I got the Cloud Girls instead of Orion. And why did I take damage there? Why would I do that? That's a stupid idea. Uh and they're the easy ones. I like those ones cuz they're not a heckin' bullshit. Uh uh those are yeah, these girls. They're so easy to dodge. Uh I say that, and then I die on their stage. Uh, but they're so much easier than the Orion one, in my opinion. Because I always run back into the arrow. Because for some reason, I only pay attention on the blue stars he sends out, and not the arrow. Because for some reason, I think the arrow can't damage me anymore. Or just which doesn't make sense, but it makes sense in my subconscious mind. Uh, so yeah, I always mess up on him, but the other ones are so easy, and I somehow mess it up on the stupid UFOs, flying saucers, or whatever they are, because I guess they're identified. UFO just means unidentified flying object, so we think of it as alien spaceships, but it's really not exactly what it means. Why did I run into that haw? That's a good question. Could have parried that. Could have got my meter up, even though I don't really need to. Could have not run right back into that one. I'm gonna be able to complete this on 1 health? No, I'm not. Thanks for answering me. I'm a blimp, you're a wimp. No, it's not fitting. Why are we fighting anyway? Can't I just say I killed you? Is the devil gonna check? Or knocked you out and got your contract? Can I print up a contract and get it notarized and hand it to him? Hope he doesn't read it. Almost got hit by that haw. That would have been bad. Oh. I know I'm being really quiet, but I'm like, I gotta focus. That's why I have to focus, because I'm gonna mess up on some stupid crap like that. 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. 3 normal stuff that, like, shouldn't have hit me. Hit me. I shouldn't have gotten hit by it. I could have avoided it. Like, again, it's not the game's fault. I missed all the parries and I got hit by a haw. Not a good round so far. Ah! And I got hit by Bull over here. I'm so done with life. I'm not even watching the screen. I'm just doing whatever. Yeah, I know I should quit right now, but it's whatever. 1 health run. Let's try it. Oh yay, tried it. Fun, 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 fun. Love the fun. Here's the fun train. Choo choo. Other streams have hype trains. I got the fun train, bro. Super fun. So happy. Not at all depressed and sad and going to murder myself after the stream. Not at all. 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 Not at all at all. This game is not rage inducing at all. Okay, man. Yeah, I'll stop like 3, 4 more minutes. You think? I'll stop at 2:40. Not 2:40 in time. I mean 2:40 uh how long I've been doing the stream. I've been streaming for like 2:35 minutes or something. So I'll stop at 2:40 and I'll close the stream up. I'm also getting a little tired. Also, I'm just getting little like I'm not. My eyes are glazing over. Like I'm not paying attention to this level because it's taken me so long. Yeah, thanks for watching the stream, man. Yeah, I'm gonna close it up soon. Yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'll close it up. It's a long stream. I didn't necessarily plan it to be this long, but it's Cuphead, so I've stayed on the boss for that amount of time. I've stayed on the same boss for probably about 2 hours. Because let's say 40 minutes of that, or 37 at this point, about was other bosses and trying to redo bosses, which is probably generous. It was probably way less than that. So I've been on the same boss for 2 hours at least. Probably still cutting out bathroom breaks and stuff. Like, I've been on the same boss for 2 hours. It's so frustrating though, because you know you can do it, but you just don't every time, and that's what's frustrating about it. Almost got hit by Hildeberg coming back. Why'd you have to give me Orion? You POSs. MDHR. I love your game, but I also hate it. Studio Moldenhauser. That's what that stands for, I believe. So, there's going to be like 3 more runs or whatever, I guess, at this level to get to 240. Beat the boss and we'll call it good. uh, that's not going to happen. What do you think? I'm good at video games or something? I can actually beat a boss if I spend 2 hours on it? No, what are you talking about? How frustrating this game reminds me of first time I didn't get it because I gave up on it. Not because it's too hard, just because I was too lazy and I didn't want to invest the time. But I was trying to get 100% on God of War because I had like 62% or whatever. Uh, so I had to get all the Odin's Ravens, which I looked up a tutorial for that because I'm not gonna go find those because that would take forever. There's like 50 of them. But there's also, I think, Valkyries or whatever. I don't know, but they were so hard, and I spent so many hours on those things, and that was like one of the first super hard things I've done. Now I wish I was doing that. Could have parried that. You bitch. One more run. This is the last run, man. Not just for you, but also like for me. Like I mean like for my I can't do this for however many more hours it's going to take me to. Okay. Last run and I have to complete it on 1 health. Fun. I swear if I get to the last level but I get hit by the flying saucers, going to murder. Okay, no, never mind. I'm not getting to the last part of the level. Thanks for watching the stream, man. I appreciate it. I might stream this tomorrow if you'll watch it. Gonna do some off-camera grinding and beat this boss. Maybe. I may play it a couple more times. I just need something else in my ears and in my head than this Cuphead music. Cuphead music is awesome, but I need something else on a TV or something so I don't go insane and murder the next person I see. Yeah, so I might stream it tomorrow. It's fun. I don't know. I really want to do a podcast tomorrow. So, I think a podcast might be fun. Yeah, yeah. Uh so I think I might do a podcast tomorrow, and if I feel like it I'll stream this again tomorrow. Uh yeah. I swear if I get off and like play one more round to get the boss, that's always how it goes. Like you end the stream and you're like, okay, I'm gonna try one more time off stream, and then you're like, seriously, that's when I got the boss when I wasn't recording. But yeah, I kind of want to give it one more run for posterity's sake, but it's like, whatever. Yeah, the podcast should be fun. Again, and I really like doing the podcast last time because the podcast was just kind of a room for my thoughts because I'm trying to make more structured videos. But in all of my videos, I would go off on super long tangents, but I would never edit any of them, so I wouldn't cut those out. Also, that probably did not sound good on the mic, mess with the springs on the stand. But I would just go on super long tangents. So I think I'm going to call the podcast Tangent Podcast. But the podcast was just a space for my random thoughts. So instead of putting them into a YouTube video, I put them into podcast, which I could have just cut them out of the YouTube video. But I really do like doing the podcast. The podcast is fun. I'm gonna have to create a graphic for it because I created a banner and a channel thing for my YouTube channel, but I need to create a podcast thing. I don't know. I might come up with a better name. So yeah. I'll see you later, I guess. Peace out, dude.